It's not Saturday, it's Sunday. You know what that means? The Toronto Susan Factor once again bringing you up to date with the annual Round Robin Tournament, the Continental Classic, as we bring you this retro watch-along post for the last episode of AEW Collision. Welcome everybody into the post-show Bob discussion. It's whatever. Hello, everybody. Noah Foster, Walter Cruz. We are Super Liable Studios, bringing you into the Continental Classic as we go to the first series Orange Cassidy, and we kick things off with Blue League action. Thank you all for tuning in, whether live or on demand. Please like, subscribe, comment, and tell a friend. If you want to think of the conversation, Super Chat is truly as simple as that. Walter, it's good to see you once again as we continue this first time ever endeavor, covering the entirety of the Continental Classic. Confident schedules be damned. How you feel about this, my friend?
I'm feeling good. I stayed away. We were up till 3 a.m. for you, 12 something for me. So I didn't have time even if I wanted to spoil myself. So I've definitely stayed off the Twitter and everything. So I have no idea what happened. So I'm looking forward to this.
And I'm always hashtag spoiler the three, and I don't follow notifications. Here you see, folks, the scores of the Blue League. First Swedish Orange Cassidy is looking for his first victory, as this is a rematch from last year's AEW Revolution when Orange Cassidy lost the AEW National Championship to the Messiah, the Backbreaker, Roderick Strong. There you see the scoreboard so far. Claudio Castagnoli leads the block at 6. John Moxley 3. And Konosuke at 3. Roderick Strong, Mascara, and Orange Cassidy all in action tonight, looking for their first 3 points in the Continental Classic. As we have for Nate Paquette right now, backstage. Roderick Strong's already put his focus on Orange Cassidy's back and injuring him and breaking his back. And of course, Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong have never met on the same page, Walter, as we know very, very well. And of course, for those that wonder how the Continental Classic works,
I just got the updated graph just now, and I'm seeing Cassidy come out.
Okay, good deal. As of course, as we all know, literally the Continental Classic, for those that don't know, it is a round robin tournament of 2 blocks. Each match is 20 minutes long, 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, and everyone is banned from ringside. If anyone gets involved, they are banned from AEW. The top scorer of the Blue League will face the runner-up of the Gold League, and the top scorer of the Gold League will also face the runner-up on the Blue League in the semifinals that will culminate in our finals, all of which will be taking place at World's End, December 27th, to crown this year's Continental Classic champion. Reigning and defending champion Kazuchika Okada right now is in desperate need to keep the streak going, as he started off with 0. And Roderick Strong of the Paragon, again, looking to break Orange Cassidy's back and get his first 3 points as we kick things off with Continental Classic action. Trying to call Orange Cassidy an idiot, that was a little bit far-fetched, don't you think? But again, Orange Cassidy, it's always been a whatever mentality. And shout out to my friend Sandy again. Because of what happened last night with shenanigans and other programming means, I'd be damned if I was going to miss this venture in covering the Continental Classic that was far more important for me. And shout out to Hassan HT Gamer. Happy holidays to you as well. Hope that you are doing well, and thank you for tuning in. Again, Roderick Strong, Orange Cassidy, this is their second ever one-on-one encounter. Referee for this contest is Bryce Rensburg. As, of course, we get ready for our opening contest here on AEW Collision from GalaxyCon in Columbus, Ohio. And you see right now, again, how Roderick Strong is not part of the conglomeration. Orange Cassidy looking for a high five, and there will not be no honor or code of honor here, too. Bell rings, we are underway for this opening contest. Stiff Continental tie up here. Of course, Orange Cassidy lost his opening contest against Claudio Castagnoli, and Roderick Strong lost his opener, of course. And, of course, we are continuing the coverage of the Continental Classic here. Next Saturday, we will be in Cardiff, Wales for Winter is Coming. As, of course, Winter is Coming will take place from Atlanta, Georgia this coming Wednesday. And the AEW World Championship will be on the line, as well as crowning inaugural AEW Women's Tag Team Championships. And Roderick Strong right now working the left wrist of Orange Cassidy. Roderick Strong, as I said before, former NXT Tag Team Champion, NXT North American Champion, Ring of Honor World Champion, Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion, and of course AEW International Champion. Orange Cassidy, the most accomplished international champion in AEW history, with 40-plus defenses during his 2 runs. As Orange Cassidy said, he wanted to be a conglomeration rules match, basically meaning whatever goes, but it still stays within the family, as Roderick Strong does not think he's part of this group of oddities. Shout out to those that, of course, talking about AEW Collision on the X and being part of the conversation. Bryce Rensburg, our referee here, calling for the clean break. Orange Cassidy up against the ropes. Whoop, went for a chop, and Orange Cassidy scouting that. Of course, Walter, we've seen this attitude out of Roderick Strong, a very differential attitude towards everybody in the freaking conglomeration, except for his Paragon partner, which many would say Roderick Strong only got this spot because Kyle O'Reilly couldn't compete because he's out injured. See right now, Orange Cassidy got Roderick Strong down on the mat. And again, please remain #spoiler-free for those that don't constantly doom scroll on Twitter and social medias. As I always encourage you to protect your mentality and just enjoy life and enjoy professional wrestling. As our commitment to you to cover the entire Continental Classic. Nice headshot total takeover there by Orange Cassidy. Kevin Roderick Strong. Mark Gaiman play here right now with Orange Cassidy grounding the Messiah of the Backbreaker, Walter.
Roderick Strong has completely changed his attitude too.
Well, you heard in our exclusive last week that he's in this for his own fucking self now. This isn't about the Paragon. This damn sure is about the conglomeration. And many people thought that Roderick Strong wouldn't be in this if it wasn't for what happened to his partner after Kyle O'Reilly beat John Moxley at Full Gear. But of course, John Moxley injured him post-match. There's no telling when Kyle O'Reilly is going to return. You think about the ligament C of injuries that Orange Cassidy faced Roderick Strong in the first place at Revolution last year. Bad back, bad ribs, bad shoulder. He was beyond beaten, battered, and bruised as the AEW International Champion, and Roderick Strong fully exploited that. Up the second rope. Again, still maintaining control of the head. The shoulders down with that in mind. Gets a 1 count. And of course, we'll have further news coming about the Continental Classic. Stay tuned for lots more on that, folks, as well as the update on Darby Allin, who, of course, is not here tonight due to not being medically cleared to compete.
Because he's in his luxury suite at the hospital because his hospital rooms are always reserved.
Crucifix by Orange Cassidy gets a 2 count. Will you stop that? and I'll take him again by Orange Cassidy, grounding Roderick Strong. Of course, to come tonight, our main event. John Moxley versus Konosuke Takeshita in the Blue League. As John Moxley right now is with 3 points, tied with Konosuke after coming up that loss against Claudio Castagnoli, who leads the Blue League. And of course, both these men are desperate for a win in their second Continental Classic match. Both coming in here with 0 so far, Walter.
Yeah.
I will say this, though. Last year's Who Inevitable Champion started with 0 as well, all right? So it's not to rule out anybody if you start with 0 or you start your first 2 matches with 0. Eddie Kingston came back from a 0-2 deficit to win the inaugural Continental Classic. It can be done.
Yeah, you can come back.
And of course, right now, Orange Cassidy, knife edge shot by Roderick Strong against the barricade. Shout out to the Ohio faithful. Orange Cassidy trying to get the better of Roderick Strong here, though. Another headlock takeover. This has been literally Orange Cassidy's countermeasure for Roderick Strong. Oh, I just got back dropped on the apron. Or excuse me, barricade. And you saw how much Orange Cassidy was trying to prevent that backbreaker from happening. Messiah the backbreaker that could literally pull out a backbreaker out of nowhere with any inanimate object or any person. Now driving his boots in Orange Cassidy's lower lumbar. Oh! And again, Walter has made this mobile friendly as we have both landscape and portrait for you available. I
didn't mean to. I'm not going to lie. I don't like that crap.
Yeah, I'm about to say you should have turned that off. But now you know. Again, live and learn, folks. Just like the classic Messiah. Another vicious backbreaker over the knee. So whether you watch this on your phone or on your PC, stay tuned with us this entire time for this Collision follow-up as the Continental Classic rolls on. Will Roderick Strong break on Cassidy Bank at 3 points? Stay tuned as we go to full commercial break. Fuck television. And again, of course, thank you everybody that's tuned into everything we've covered so far here this weekend as we covered TNA Final Resolutions, Ring of Honor Final Battle, GCW, not only on Friday, but Saturday night, as well as NXT Deadline. And thank you for those that also stay tuned for the follow-up discussion that was the Saturday Shenanigans. Again, this week you can expect more coverage of Continental Classic. This Wednesday with Winter is coming. We will continue from there with Saturday, post-Sunday again, because Saturday we're coming John Cena's final match on Saturday night's main event, and we'll be back here next Sunday, maybe the same time, who knows, covering the Continental Classic continuation from Cardiff, Wales on Winter's Coming Collision.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, though, Walter, who you think needs to win more? Roderick Strong, who seems more driven for himself for once, Orange Cassidy, who is like whatever. And both these men, by the way, are in their first Continental Classic, folks.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts, Walter?
I'm sorry, I got a little distracted. What was the question?
You're all right, dude. Again, he works 20% 365 all the time, day and night, folks. He works multiple jobs, wears multiple hats, despite the fact that some people call me the most hardest working man in this crazy family. Who do you think deserves to win more or needs to win more? Roderick Strong and Orange Cassidy, considering this is both these men's first Continental Classic.
I think it's semi-equal. They both kind of need it, but you got to think about the strong competition they got with. They move on from each other. I want the first tournament because usually somebody ends with 0. I would like to see everybody have some points, because then you start fighting for last points when it's 0 versus 0, and then somebody breaks it and then somebody ends for 0. Or is that mathematically impossible?
No, it's not mathematically impossible. The Beast Mortos ended his Continental Classic run with 0 points. Daniel Garcia ended with 1 point 4 points due to a draw and a singles win, and still was basically knocked out. And of course, Commander, the only one he got, he played as spoiler, as of course he prevented Claudio Castagnoli making it to the semifinals in last year's Continental Classic. As of course, last year's block winner was the Protostar Kyle Fletcher, who right now leads his block in the Gold League this year versus taking the Blue League last year. And we are back here live, AEW Collision, Roderick Strong, Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong trying to break the back of Orange Cassidy. Take it over to DDT! Out of nowhere! As Orange Cassidy has always shown that unorthodox, resilient, and counter-offensive measure when you least expect it. Coming Bryce Rensburg starting his standing 10 count up to 2 here. Again, folks, this goes to a 20-minute draw. Both men will receive 1 point. Daniel Garcia and Kazuchika Okada ended in a 20-minute draw last year. It is not out of the realm of possibility. Knife-edge chop by Roderick Strong to Orange Cassidy, dropping him to his knees. Orange Cassidy, though, slamming the mat out of defiance. And it looks like now you can see the standings across the bottom of your screen. Nice touch, AEW. As, of course, you see the scores right now for the Blue League competitors. Again, Konosuke, John Monson.
Oh, shoot. That is cool.
Mascara, Dorada, Orange Cassidy, and Roderick Strong, each with 0. I love that. Oh, wait. Hands in the pockets. Orange Cassidy engaged. Double leg takedown by Roderick Strong. Possibly looking for the stronghold. Orange Cassidy kicks him off, though. Monkey flip. And a chip up. The power's in the pockets, Walter, as we always talk about. It's Suicida.
His hands in his pocket, that is the equivalent of when people pull the strap downs when they have a singlet.
Whether your current angle, Eddie Kingston, or as we saw on Deadline, Kendall Gray. And right now, go ahead. Oh.
No, I just agreed with you. I was like, yep.
I'm about to say, fair enough. Was looking for a 3 count there. Off the turnbuckles, Roderick Strong braining him. Orange Cassidy, of course, right now. Following up. Caught in the crossbody. Oh, and a power slam. Cover. 2. No. As he's out at 2. Great power slam there. Did you see that pinfall kick out there, Walter?
Yeah. I can fast forward to
Just let me know what you're seeing, man. Go ahead and tell me what you're seeing right now. Who's in the driver's seat? Who you think? Roderick Strong.
Roderick did a spinning elbow on Cassidy just now. Now he's going for a suplex. Got reversed to a stunner though.
And Crucifix pin cover 2. Ooh, did you see that? My goodness.
Nope. Hold on. What the hell
All
is
right,
this?
you're
Yep.
fine, dude. Again, we're just staying in the action here. Action fast and
All
furious.
right.
We've seen a flash pin.
Let me know when the match ends. That's what I just got. I'm not gonna say what
Fair,
happened.
fair enough. Went for the Inzaguri and a miss, and now Orange Cassidy. DDT! Leaping from the outside, back, pressly squeeze, taking down Roderick Strong once again. Unable to follow up, though. Of course, now to begin, very aware of these round robin tournaments. If you've looked at the Survivor of the Fittest back in the early days of Ring of Honor, and we talked about before, Walter, how this is not a sprint, this is a marathon. You've got to preserve yourself through this as well.
Yeah. I mean, woo, nobody likes an injury too. Imagine getting injured in the middle of this tournament. Like, what would happen? Do they got to replace somebody, and do they get their point?
I don't know. The jury is up whether or not Darby Allin, that's the situation with him, as again, he's not medically cleared to not even be here at Collision. Clubbing shot under hospital observation. Roderick Strong now with Orange Cassidy in the corner, and I remember he did this to him back at Revolution, looking for that skyline backbreaker on the cross top turnbuckle. Orange Cassidy finding back with the back elbow strikes.
You know what I would do, honestly, if that happens to make it even?
Yeah.
One of the matches has to become a triple threat. And then it'll even the points out.
Orange Cassidy, this might be a cover two. Orange Cassidy gets a 2 count. Orange Cassidy, excuse me. John Moxley, Swerve Strickland, and Jay White were in a triple threat determiner for the Blue League finalists in the inaugural Continental Classic. So I very well could see that happen again. But then again, now the Continental Classic is about both the front runner and the runner-ups in each league. So it might be treated differently.
Yeah, that's true.
When Orange Cassidy, though, load up an orange punch with after pulp and punch himself with 3 tickets. Roderick Strong, hooking Orange Cassidy. Gah! Backbreaker. Now up in the fireman's carry. On the back and dropped across the knees. Vicious backbreaker. Cover. 2 and kick out as Roderick Strong remains hold up position. Looking for the double leg. Stronghold. Orange Cassidy. Follow up. Rope through pin. Counter. 2 count again. Oh, man. It's a hell of an opening match contest right now. Combination offense by Roderick Strong with these elbows. Hooking up Orange Cassidy. Colors to the mid-air. Staggering the Messiah of the backbreaker. Orange Cassidy back towards the corner. Look for the orange punch. Roderick Strong catching him again. Oh, and Orange Cassidy scouting by the Strong this time. Cross leg pin 2. Orange Cassidy does.
Yeah. What the hell was that kind of pin?
That was a cross leg tight pin. Counter out of the attempted backbreaker once again, and Orange Cassidy just won his first 3 points in the Continental Classic.
His back is killing him, man. Once you start the stream, it won't let you edit it. I was trying to get out of this stupid vertical thing.
Let's take a look at the standings now. As you can see on your screen, if you're with us, folks, Orange Cassidy joins the field of 3 with John Moxley and Konosuke Takeshita, while Roderick Strong remains at 0 after 2 of his 5 round-robin matches. Now in a no-lose situation going forward, I would think, Walter.
Mm-hmm.
You see it just, despondent Roderick Strong. Still to come tonight, Claudio Castagnoli will take on Mascara Dorada. And, of course, our main event, John Moxley will take on the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita. Orange Cassidy wins our opening contest tonight.
That was the skin of his teeth.
I mean, isn't that been the MO of Orange Cassidy's career, if I'm being perfectly honest here?
Yep. I mean, I do miss him as the TNT champ, though, man. He really made that title mean something for a while.
International
champ, I meant. Yeah.
So apparently, Tony Schiavone is giving us some news. Darby Allin, unfortunately, will be unable to compete going forward in the Continental Classic. He has been replaced by Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
Jesus, ask and you get an answer, huh? I just asked what's going to happen.
Well, I mean, you got to feel for Darby Allin here, but this is a huge opportunity now for Jack Perry.
But Darby had no points. If he had points, would Jack Perry get his points?
Well, he's literally taking his run, so I would say yes.
But he has no points. Didn't he lose? He lost the opener.
He did to Kevin Knight. Let's go hear from Darby Allin real quick.
Top of the hospital?
I don't give a fuck. Jesus.
Is he on top of the hospital's roof?
Probably. I was ready to come out for the first time in my career. I was scared. Was rushed to the hospital. And I guess they ended up doing some team at Continental Classic, which is fine.
Hey, we're perfectly in sync. I can hear your feet.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Get Perry taking my spot. Taking my spot, man. Go on, win the whole fucking thing. I hope you do.
I doubt it that he's gonna win.
As for Darby, I don't know. I don't know.
But they didn't even disclose what exactly he's walking around. He just did push-ups, did he not?
Well, he did, but either way, Walter, there's the graph if you want to take a screenshot of it. As you can see, folks, now it is Jungle Jack Perry who has taken Darby Allin's spot in the Continental Classic. And clearly a despondent Darby Allin. You know, Walter, it's one of those things where we talk about Darby Allin being his own worst enemy. Living like tomorrow truly is never guaranteed. Such the freedom that AEW has brought into his life with the newfound opportunities that he's gotten. But now he's no longer involved in the Continental Classic. And Jungle Jack Perry now has a huge chance. But at this point, Darby Allin's being the Death Riders. He still feels like he's at war with them. He's now out indefinitely because he's out of the Continental Classic. So what is next for Darby Allin at this point, Walter? What do you think?
I have no idea. It kind of depends on what exactly is hurt. Maybe he, in kayfabe, in real life, he has some kind of venture he's doing.
Well, he was immediately rushed to the hospital following that match with Kevin Knight and was left under observation, as we, of course, all learned. So
yeah, but in real life, he probably booked a movie or some crazy shit. They had to find a story, but who knows? I hope I hope in real life he's okay. I hope this is just a storyline.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Darby Allin, we wish all the best in whatever is ahead for him in whatever he's dealing with, by the way. But either way, folks, that is the way things go, I guess.
I mean, I would like it if winner takes all. If he can recover and whoever won this final goes one-on-one with Darby, winner takes all the points when winner is the Continental Classic champion, I guess. I mean, you could do that if he recovers.
Yeah, I suppose that's a different way you can go. I do like that idea. As we got FTR and Small Stoke right now speaking inside the ring. Even then, I think Small's too big for that, man. That being said, I said what I said, folks. Either way, that being said, I lost my train of thought there. Sorry. I guess they have a little bit of counter words to say towards the Bang Bang Gang that interrupted them last week as the Irons and telling Stoke to shut the fuck up. And I agree. I'm glad you all appreciate me so much. Thank you. No one appreciate you. No ho appreciate you. Nobody in the building appreciate you, boy. And there you go. See, folks, there's your updated goalie for the Continental Classic. Darby Allin's been removed. Jungle Jack Perry is in.
You know what Stokely looks like?
What does he look like?
Shane Taylor before you hit puberty.
Damn. All right, Walter. That was a little bit below the belt, I think. Well, it looks like FTR is calling out the Bang Bang Gang right here, right now, for a bit of a confrontation.
Are we actually going to get this?
Well, I mean, again, you heard what the Bang Bang Gang says, and to Juice Robinson and Austin Gunn's credit, they were the last team to beat FTR before they regained the AEW Tag Team Championships. Meanwhile, guns up!
I'm telling you, I think this is going to lead to Copeland and Christian's return.
Well, the story is out on that, Sandy, because we don't know when Shinsuke Jay White is going to return as well from injury. I believe he also had a surgery that I believe was successful. So we know he'll be back soon. But again, the Bang Bang Gang, Juice Robinson, and Austin Gunn been holding it down. And have been calling out the tag team champions. And if you follow Collision as long as I have, Walter, the Bang Bang Gang and FTR have a very tumultuous history, including on their 60-minute 2 out of 3 Falls Classic.
I was just going to say, didn't they have a 2 out of 3 Falls match?
Juice Robinson and Jay White. That is correct.
Mm-hmm. So they called them out to give them, they're going to give them the first title shot?
Well, I mean, it was literally Juice and Austin that literally fired the first shot. Let's see if FTR have something else in their revolver.
Since when can you book your own matches?
When your pride is hurt, and FTR, of course, we know have very fragile egos.
Ego. Wrong company.
Yeah, non-copyright too. All right, we'll say this to their faces. We got FTR promo segment, folks. Yes, you are the last team to beat FTR. And that'll be the absolute time to beat us.
I'm gonna go to your
YouTube
YouTube and see if yours is like that too.
Yep. Is a son of legend. Your greatest achievements are gonna be Billy's boy. And being Mr. Tony Storm. Damn.
That was a little bit of a low blow.
And now Dax with the mic. And Dax trying to make it about himself. Talking about being so excited to be in the ring with the greatest tag team on this planet. The jury is out, though, you know. But they definitely are the best tag team going this generation, I think, in wrestling. The thing is, the only time either of you or other relevant here in AEW is when you stand across the ring from us. That might be true, honestly. The problem with that.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, you want to answer that real quick?
Yeah, I'm freezing right now. My office is cold.
Nobody else comes close to FTR. We have no equal. We have no rival. I'll admit.
You know what? You can't really argue that. No, I mean, they're one of the greatest tag teams since the Dudleys.
I mean, yeah, honestly. And they've done all over the place, not just in one company. Now 3-time AEW Tag Team Champions.
And what, 11-time overall?
That's correct. So right now, I'm going to give you the opportunity to touch my legacy. I double dare you to touch my belt.
Are they going to add this to Winter is Coming?
I mean, seems justified in my opinion, considering Collision has been the Bang Bang Gang's mainstay. At another moment, I am the son of a Hall of Famer. Yes, you are, Austin Gunn, Billy Gunn.
Nothing wrong with that. You can't pick your parents.
Juice is, of course, the husband of Tony Storm. His first cut.
Ah!
Damn! Now that we have the furniture out of the way, let's talk about something they've been boarding. He's putting those AEW tag team titles on the line. Hey, you might be on something, Walter.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the last time we fought on this ring? Who won? Oh, that's right. Guns up. It was them. We've done this song and dance before. But somehow these people are now getting behind us. That's true. Last time they were heels.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird how the world works.
And it's weird that, you know what? I respect for them not avoiding the elephant in the room. You know what I mean?
You're right. And why you have that fair job of touching your belt? Okay. Reach inside your pocket. Grab a pen, touch the paper, and make this match official.
I thought he was going somewhere completely different with that.
Glad he didn't. And of course, a few weeks ago, the Bang Bang Gang won $200,000, and that is correct.
Don't put that money on the line, dude.
So instead of touching belts, with $200,000, go to shopaw.com and buy hundreds of 100 belts. And we'll be touching belts all night long. But I got the belt that holds my pants up, so I don't need any more.
We know titles are championships, not belts.
It's those titles. And we came out here to touch those titles. We came out here to tell you that the next time we challenge those titles, it's going to Ray. And when you hand them to us, and we beat your ass.
In the United Kingdom.
If you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Guns up. And new. Ooh. Shots fired. To your point, Walter, I think the Bang Bang Gang just called TR out at Winter is Coming Collision for the AEW Tag Team Championships.
Yeah, we're going to get it, though.
Tony Khan has to make it official. And again, Bang Bang Gang is justified. They were the last team to hand FTR a loss. And it looks like the Death Riders are standing by. Good to see Safet also in the conversation again. Got Maria Shafir with Derek Garcia with Yuta.
She's a hell of a motivator.
That's a fearful motivator. Who got your back like that, Mark? Maria Shafir literally talking about how greatness is a mentality you have to have every day. Look at that stare, Walter. Just staring your soul.
Do I have to look at it? She scares me.
I'm strangely attracted to this fierce combatant. Probably because she's a serious bitch, not a freaking overglorified diva that can't wrestle out of a paper bag.
I kind of am too.
And Dan saying the stupidest thing Mark Briscoe could do is give him a TNT title opportunity as he brings the title home to the Death Riders. Well, Dan Garcia seems confident. Will he become a TNT champion for the second time ever? We'll find out next week at Winter's Coming Collision in Cardiff.
Oh, they cut the commercials out. Yes.
As we go to a full commercial break, fuck television. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward.
You got a commercial? They cut it on mine.
So I think you are in a different thing with HBO Max because mine doesn't cut out commercials, or maybe they just don't do that here in the freaking East Coast again, California. I guess the advantage. Why am I not fucking surprised? But
I got an expensive plan. That's why.
Oh, I see. All right. Well, that being said, let's go ahead and get back to Collision as we get ready for more Continental Classic action. The Death Riders are once again calling the battle, and that means here comes the new CMLL World Champion. Time for Claudio Castagnoli versus Mascara Dorada. And of course, Walter, we saw this past Wednesday, Claudio Castagnoli blocked everything that Jon Moxley wanted to bring him and then some, handing Jon Moxley his first loss in this Continental Classic. Not to mention, he is the first man to beat Jon Moxley since the Blackpool Combat Club and the Death Riders.
Yep, and I'm still not used to him with a CMLL title. I forgot he has that.
Claudio Castagnoli, the champion of Mexico and the most complete professional athlete you will ever see in his third consecutive Continental Classic. This guy has more Continental Classic experience than the entire field. But Walter, last year, his undoing was a luchador in Commander.
Claudio should be, no offense to Okada and everything, Claudio should be international champion. Who's more international than this man? He literally speaks 11 languages. The man is world renowned, goes all over the world. He defines international.
And about to say, if there's anyone more international than Claudio Castagnoli, I would love to know who that is. And I would argue, Walter, this is the best and the most dangerous Claudio Castagnoli has ever looked in his career. Think about the intensity, the absolute collision, the absolute freaking head-on-head car crash on the freeway that Jon Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli gave us nearly to the time limit draw on Wednesday Night Dynamite. But again, Claudio Castagnoli has not had the greatest of momentum against luchadors, and Mascara Dorada could be his undoing here tonight.
Wow.
And of course, Mascara Dorada is also a CMLL World Trios champion and a former historic welterweight champion. In his first ever Continental Classic, of course, Walter, you've been impressed by this man since he broke out in AEW and went all out against Konosuke Takeshita and Kazuchika Okada. We've also seen this man go one-on-one with Bandito for being of our world championship.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. I'm impressed by him, and surprises happen, but honestly, I think Mascara is kind of outmatched tonight, man.
We've seen wild cards and shockers and upsets already so far in the Continental Classic, Walter. You might be literally biting your words here momentarily. Again, folks, Blue League action, 20-minute time limit, every sponsorship for this contest. 3 points for a win, bell rings are underway, 1 point for a draw, 0 for the loss.
You know what else is going to be a shocker, to be honest?
What?
You knew who was in this tournament when you got announced, right? So you can prepare for anybody. Nobody's going to be prepared for Jack Perry. He came in out of nowhere. That's going to work to his advantage.
That's a good point, actually, because the surprise factor might come into play due to nobody being able to scout this person because he wasn't involved in this tournament. So that really changes the goalie dynamic. And Mascara
Mm-hmm.
right now looking to work the wrist of Claudio. And I feel like here, if Mascara Dorada landing on his feet, though, and takes over Claudio with the tiaras. If Dorada is going to get the better of Claudio Castagnoli, he has to keep his poise and he has to keep Claudio guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like every time that Mascara Dorada is flipped, he lands on his feet like a cat.
Right? Better than flipping over and acting dead.
Oh,
what?
God.
I didn't say that out
loud. That shot might literally render him dead for a heartbeat. Of course, Claudio Castagnoli telling the tape, definitely the stronger of these two men inside the ring. And again, folks, the Continental Classic continues through with winter is coming this week from Atlanta, Georgia on Wednesday as they go across the pond to the United Kingdom, Cardiff, Wales. Winter is coming, Collision. We will be covering both those shows. We continue covering the entirety of the Continental Classic. And of course, we'll be back here. Go ahead, Walter.
When you say Claudio is the stronger of the two, that's like 98% of the roster that he's in there with. Maybe Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin would be the only ones you won't say that with.
Yeah, that's probably a fair point. You're not wrong. And of course, next week we'll have a Holiday Bash that will serve a smash when we cover Holiday Bash, Dynamite, and Collision as the Continental Classic continues for the holiday season. Oh God,
that chop.
I'm about to say.
Was that even a chop? That wasn't even a chop. That was just a straight smack to the chest, tap, open hand.
You talk about the caliber of athletes in the Continental Classic, Walter. Think about this. CMLL World Champion, IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. We have multiple champions wrestling in and out of the Continental Classic right now for multiple companies.
Yep, CMLL.
AEW, IWGP, NJPW, excuse me. And right now, Claudio Castagnoli, Mascara Dorada, cartwheel, handstand, backflip. Claudio scouting it though. Blocks the shot. Get to the outside hamstring, kick to the opposite leg. Open palm strike, wearing out the chest of Claudio Castagnoli, the emissary of violence. He has to go where he's most comfortable, Walter, going to the ropes.
You know it.
Gonna bounce and whoa!
Arm drag. Well, I don't know. Hand drag, I guess, because he wasn't under the arm. He just held him with the hand.
Mascara Dorada might be looking to fly. Confident uppercut.
Best European uppercut in the business, bar none.
Don't at me on that. Man, Claudio Castagnoli just decked that boy.
That is not someone you want to piss off.
And about to say, Claudio Castagnoli with the overhead military to Mascara Dorada. Oh boy. Oh! Dropped throat first across the barricade.
That man is in shape.
We saw what Claudio did after he beat John Moxley, right? He didn't celebrate. He didn't talk about it. He immediately went back to work as John Moxley, Maria Shafir, and Claudio were doing push-ups, saying that we lose today. We got to try and outlast time. You got to keep going for tomorrow. You got to keep going for the next day, and the next day, and the next day. As Claudio Castagnoli looks to keep moving forward in the Continental Classic, we got a commercial break. Fuck television, but I'm going to fast forward because I can, and then I'll let you know what happens here shortly.
Yeah, mine skipped the commercial again. He dropped them. He dropped them on the railing, and then it just skipped to him being in the ring.
That's funny. As of course, we are back here in the Continental Classic in the Blue League as Claudio Castagnoli takes on Mascara Dorada one-on-one for the first time ever.
Ooh, open hand smack by Mascara.
And Mascara Dorada right now. You see Claudio going after the mask here and a modified cravat as well.
Let me know when he's swinging.
I'm about to say Stephon Smith right now. I'll let you know, bruv. Again, why would Claudio do this? Why would he take the mask off the competitor? Knowing what that could lead to. Ooh, open palm strike.
Who doesn't do that when they fight a luchador, though? I'm so sick of that.
I'm supposed that streaming luchadors do it. Uh-oh, double 10, we're going to swinging. Oh, gosh.
Tell me when he released him.
He literally just released him like it was nothing. Cool. Not giving the people what they want.
Fist in the air now. Is he going to do that running European uppercut now?
We saw what happened when he took John Moxley's head off, sudden death impact, and won. running uppercut in the corner. I'm just saying, that finger's lethal, Walter. Up and over, Mascara Dorada. Able to escape. Big front kick takes Claudio down.
Claudio is literally, I know it's not his finisher, but he's the only one that can get away with using the European uppercut as a finisher, and I would believe it.
Yeah, I'm about to say, and that literally, of course, would lead to a win. As we see the pop-up uppercut, the Swiss Death, lead to victories over Orange Cassidy and Eddie Kingston. Monkey flip, and Mascara Dorada up to his feet. On the shoulders, spraying off the top rope, moonsault, arm drag takeover. Wow.
Oh, I thought he was going to turn that into one of those flipping DDTs.
Whoa, well, there's Claudio flipping with the takeover T. Harris. Scintillating display of action here. Baseball slide, Claudio, driving Mascara Dorada back inside, though. Mascara Dorada back on the gas. Tope Suicida, team arm drag to Claudio Castagnoli.
Dude, stop showboating, Claudio. Every time you showboat, Mascara does something to you.
I said before that Claudio's had a history of problems keeping up with luchadors.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're another luchador, it's hard to keep up with one.
Again, driven into the steel ring steps. Right leg first. Now Mascara Dorada looking to follow up. Popped up by Claudio. Landed on.
Oh, my God.
What again? Every counter, he turned into an arm drag.
Dude, is he reading Jericho's list? Just arm drag, arm drag, arm drag.
The jury is out. The jury is out, Walter. Like, legitimately, the jury is out. And now Mascara Dorada back inside. Swing and miss by Claudio Castagnoli. Up and over. Sunset flip. Cover by Mascara. Oh!
I'm surprised Claudio didn't grab the ropes. They were, like, right there.
I mean, I don't know if Claudio Castagnoli can even look straight right now with the disorientation he's been facing. And there again, you see the standings scrolling across the bottom, folks, for the Blue League. Claudio Castagnoli, the block leader. Mascara Dorada up to the top rope. High crossbody caught by Claudio. And tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Cover, hook the far leg kick at 2. Only Dorada and Roderick Strong right now are at 0, Walter. And of course, the Gold League, the Pro Star Kyle Fletcher leads kids block over Kevin Aksuchika Okada and Pac, who are all at 3. Oh! Snapmare with the running uppercut cover 2 by Claudio. Gets a 2 count. And of course,
I like that they're doing that now.
I love that. Again, big fight feel, real sports competition here right now.
Hey, they stole my idea. Remember last year I was the one doing that while we were doing that? I put it so it scrolls across the bottom. They stole my idea.
Oh! They're quote Tony Khan on that. Base Tony Khan, nice press kick. That's good. Watch out! A lariat. All right, back press with the near leg and 2 count as Mascara gets the right shoulder up.
Somebody in the graphic department watches it.
I'll say, we literally cover every AEW special on pay-per-view, so the jury is out. I mean, if I was offered a contract, I wouldn't freaking turn it down.
Yeah, me neither. Shit.
And Claudio Castagnoli and Mascara Dorada right now staggering up to the corner. You see Claudio with the left and right barrage of uppercuts trying to wear down the high-flying luchador. Stephon Smith calling for the clean break. Again, folks, there are no seconds allowed at ringside. They will be banned from AEW, and anybody gets involved, basically terminated. And then hook the head, and the strength of Claudio up in the fireman's carry position. This is not going to end well. Oh, wait. What the hell is Claudio doing?
I don't know. Well, let's see. An arm drag out of nowhere, right?
I mean, you did see what he did to Konosuke and Okada at the same time, right? And all out. Now Mascara Dorada to the top rope. Claudio staggered on the inside second. Up and around. Oh, God!
What the hell was that?
The Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, but
then going up to the top rope. Oh, caught with an uppercut.
This dude did like a spider tap before he did the Hurricane Rana. It was like weird.
Oh, look at pause with a superplex and knee to the top of Claudio's head, pushing Claudio up. The Mascara Dorada up in the highlights. Up to the top, shooting star press. Flex. Oh my gosh! Mascara Dorada just beat the CMLL World Champion! How's that been upset, Walter? Absolutely incredible! That changed the whole complexion of this match. Now Roderick Strong's the only one with 0. Don't believe it. Huh? That was amazing. And once again, luchadors, Claudio Castagnoli's undoing. Walter, are you okay, bro? Speak. He's freaking frozen.
What the? Okay, I'll eat that.
Wow.
Oh my God, this is truly anyone's game. If Roger can get some points.
As we go, and
has there ever been a tournament where everyone has at least 3 points?
I believe so. I have to double check my records. Let's go backstage to Tony Schiavone and the Bears of Rap and Thomas Toy Summit, Nina Shirakawa, as we have a sit-down interview. And it looks like everyone's going to drink a little bit of the bubbly.
Does my heart well to see these 4.
You and me both. Let's go ahead and hear from these 4 incredible athletes. We should wear glass. Or 4 bitches? With the I'm not repeating all that. Bitches with issues and
there's a difference.
We weren't just for together for the spot. We didn't have even war together. We made for a tragedy of bloody circumstance.
She ain't lying.
I mean, she's absolutely accurate. I support what goes on that, but I don't think that makes a difference what goes on the ring. They wrestled each other in AEW Dark 3 years ago. That is correct. 2 women basically in a fishbowl that become AEW mainstays and crowd favorites, Walter, being honest here. Put her smiling and focus what she needs to do. Been doing the same thing this whole time. Let me get it in black and white.
Of course she would do it in black and white.
I've beaten you and I've beaten you. Go to the amazing accomplishments both these incredible athletes have had. Talking about Lena and Tony.
These are 4 beautiful women. Damn, AEW.
Capable women. With both of you, then so be it. And what we're comparing, I've also mentioned that my first 93 years in the business have been far more successful than the both of you. Ooh.
Things are starting to get a little escalated here.
Oh, Nina. These is why we are here. Let's get to a fight to remember.
I can't
into that.
I gotta be honest, Noah. Tony can't go wrong here. Tony Khan. There's no wrong answer with this one.
I'll cheers to that, Walter. And we got another commercial break, and we'll fast forward here after I get Walter's brain fixed. Fuck television. Walter, first off, are you okay, bro? And what do you think about that result as we return to full color?
Anything can happen. When 2 men are in the ring, everybody's got a 50-50 chance, right?
And all it takes is 3 seconds. We said it countless and countless times before. You cannot underestimate what a competitor can do inside that ring if given an opportunity and a moment. And again, as we talked about before, folks, this Wednesday winner is coming. We will crown the inaugural AEW Women's Tag Team Champions. Babes of Wrath, Tony Storm, Mina Shirakawa. One of these 2 bodacious pairs of babes will hold the cornerstones of the AEW Women's Division for the first time ever. The AEW Women's Tag Team Championship. Good luck to you all 4.
Swerve is a coming.
Whose house? Swerve's house. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and hear from the most dangerous man in AEW as Tony Schiavone brings Swerve back home to Columbus, Ohio. As the house burns on the Titantron. That is a nice touch, by the way, because good Lord, you know how much that connects Swerve and Hangman.
I like the whole new entrance now.
Whose house?
The theme changed a little bit.
A shout out to the Wu-Tang Clan, by the way, that also helped Swerve Strickland write this music. Of course, Swerve is a mogul in and out of wrestling, Walter. He's a mogul of the music business.
Well, you know Method Man loves wrestling. You know that, right?
Of course I do.
See, look, the dance is a little different too. Look.
Yeah, he's calling. He's calling both sides here. Or is he trying to call the audience?
He's doing a
Whose
new
house is it?
dance.
I don't know what this is, but I can actually dig it. Yeah, a subtle change up here. And of course, you talk about Swerve Strickland. It looked like he ate the previous Swerve Strickland after Swerve returned at Full Gear, looking at two ghosts of his past. There you see, by the way, folks, available on Spotify and Apple Music. Swerve Strickland's new theme will be available Wednesday if you wanted to download this banger of a track. Of course, Swerve Strickland claims to be the most dangerous man in AEW, literally created a dynasty off the blood and body of him and Adam Page and the broken carcass of Samoa Joe last year.
And he don't even have the chain with him.
Well, I'm about to say, Swerve is all business here, but it's not like Swerve needs a weapon to be a walking weapon, Walter, as you and I both know very well.
Dude, you're right. He ate the previous original. He ate the previous Swerve, I meant.
And of course, him and Adam Page has called out the ops for a battle this coming Wednesday on Dynamite as Winter is Coming, and says, you know who I'm bringing with me. I hope you have your affairs in order. As if he didn't have to say his name. Sounds like Swerve Strickland and Page are going to war together versus against each other. And I said before, Walter, this might be the most lethal duo in AEW history.
I'm afraid.
Let's do that one more time, right?
I don't even think they're a duel. They just respectfully have each other's back.
Well, considering they literally drunk each other's blood in Texas Deathmatch and Lights Out Steel Cages and buried the hatchet, burying Swerve Strickland's past, burning the house down that his childhood was literally brought up in. Why Swerve helped Heyman beat the Death Riders at All in Texas. Doesn't get more definitively buried than that. Very Full Gear.
3 months removed from surgery?
I'm about to say freaking Super Swerve here. 3 months? That is fucking insane.
Yeah. He turned himself into the biggest, baddest Swerve you've ever seen, and it's true.
I mean, I'm not going to argue that. The one that wants to win world championships. Well, duh. The same champion. This is the standard in all pro wrestling. The same champion that raised the bar makes you public enemy number one. Tell him, Swerve.
He made business real simple.
I just got that line too. Made business real simple. I said it. I meant it. And I backed it the hell up. Boy, did he. This man does not pull any punches, Walter.
No lies detected.
Now sits in the two-time world champion, Samoa Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe. You remember me? What's up? Because seems every time I get required, you're running from me. That's right. Because the last time I beat you for the last World Championship was me. Like I said, last year, literally 2 years ago at Dynasty. Yeah, but there's one career off of you. I'm putting your ass out too. Last year at Dynasty.
I have to fight waves and waves of dojo ops guys.
All that's to get through the Hobbs, Shibata, and even you, Hook. Oh boy, Hook and Swerve. Oh yes, I like that idea. It makes a difference to me.
How the fuck did he recover after 3 months? I still can't get over that.
I have no idea, bro.
Didn't he have a torn meniscus?
I thought he did. You will fall once again to the franchise of AEW. Whose house? Swerve's house. Bring the one more person. Hangman Adam Page. Oh boy. We never will see eye to eye. In AEW. There's never been a greater rivalry than him and Adam Page and Swerve Strickland. I would agree about that. Jesus. We're in the street looking for that desperado to ride about with you. That's what you say. Walter, I think we just figured out Heyman's partner. How about Swerve? We want back up. The winner is coming. For one night and one night only. Heyman, me and you are going to have to sit down again and have a very, very serious talk. Oh. I can't take it anymore. Who said that?
Who interrupted him?
That's Josh Alexander. This is random.
You mentioned a walking weapon earlier.
The lies and half truths. Walking weapon Josh Alexander confronting first Strickland. This was not on my radar.
Are they gonna add this to tonight?
People love you. Swerve's house. So you're wrong. This is Don Callis' house now. Oh, give me a break. I mean, he does represent the Don Callis family. Let's not forget, Walter, it was Okada that injured Swerve Strickland. They put a choke on him and not loosening that grip anytime soon. Again, fuck Don Callis. I agree.
Wholeheartedly.
So disappoint you all. But the great Don Callis is not here. He would not be caught in Ohio. Ohio would not welcome him. Ohio would bury him. You got her clamoring for a championship match. But you're not talking about revenge. Who put you out with that knee? Who made you go get surgery? Who provided for the rehab? It was Don Callis' family Okada.
That he's right, though.
Yeah, like I said, forbidden door. Says the Don Callis family does own this house now. No. But the other thing I take, as he confronts a fan, that's random. So there, fan takes search too. In fact, you figured what's into after a couple months and just get a title shot. Yeah. So, boy, man, occasionally refresh everything I've done. He's a man who defeated the great Will Ospreay, former tag team partner. I broke the legendary Kota Ibushi and put his career on injury reserve when I broke his ankle. I've gone toe-to-toe with Kenny Omega. And I'm also the reason why the Don Callis family is $1 million richer after Full Gear. What the hell do you want? If anyone's at the title shot, it's me. Sounds like Josh Alexander's tired of being John Callis' bitch. Really trying to stand on his own 2 feet. So I think we should do this. We should figure out who deserves the title shot. Should it be Swerve Strickland? Or should it be Josh Alexander? Chat, who do you think? I know who I think, Walter.
Josh has done nothing to deserve it, to be honest.
And I think the audience agrees with you wholeheartedly. I know you want to do this right now. Trust me, I wouldn't do something like this. This is for freaks and furries and all sorts of idiots. You're not wrong. You are at GalaxyCon.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but when did Josh Alexander ever back away from matches? Come on now. That's not the walking weapon I knew.
Person made you. As far from Columbus, Ohio as possible. Good.
What are they talking about? England?
Come here and get your ass beat up right now. Oh, Shibata from behind with a chop block. The wrestler.
And that same surgically repaired knee, Noah.
Exactly. Shibata saw an opening and he took it. Attacking Swerve from behind with a cheap shot.
I couldn't imagine the Ops and the freaking Don Callis family working together.
Well, question mark on the knee aside, it sounds like we know what's next for Swerve Strickland the following week. See you next week. Challenge was made, and challenge is going to be accepted by the most dangerous man in AEW that doesn't back down from a fight. And we all know, Walter, when Swerve smiles, you're about to get fucked up. Now official, folks, this coming Wednesday on Dynamite, it is Swerve Strickland and Hangman Page versus Powerhouse and Katsuyori Shibata at Winter is Coming. And it is a tornado tag team match.
But don't forget, Noah, Josh loves to utilize the ankle lock and grapevine it. And Swerve's knee is not 100%. If he locks that move in, we might see his comeback stumble before it gets started.
Yeah, you might be right. Speaking of stumbling, here's the CEO of Mercedes, Moné. As we talked about last night, the final battle, where she lost to Red Velvet. Doesn't want to talk about last night. Yeah, I wonder why. Tonight's Collision. That ask me a better question, or I'm out of here. After 2 tough losses, you now put your TBS title in line against Leila Gray. Are these losses weigh on you at all? That's a good question.
The downfall is starting.
I am a global wrestling icon. Ultimo Moné. PWI's #1 wrestler of the year.
Is she trying to convince us or herself, Noah?
I think it's the latter. The only thing weighing on me are my 12 titles. I'm going to have to be disread around here. Just like last week at Final Battle, Leila Gray got a lucky win against Zeta Steel. So, Leila, I'm going to show you. Next, there's a price to pay that you mess with Mercedes Moné. Again, like Walter so eloquently said, the downfall is coming. Well, thank you very much, Lexi Nair, for that interview. Again, folks, as I alluded to, this coming Wednesday on Dynamite, we are current winner is coming. It will be Swerve with him and Page versus Powerhouse and Katsuyori Shibata. And Walter is made official. Following that, no matter what, right now it's Swerve with Josh Alexander at Winner is Coming Collision from Cardiff, Wales, the United Kingdom. As it is now time for our TBS Championship match. And there's the Fett with the classic trend that you started. But to your point, wow, look at that freaking $sign decked in gold. That's quite a sight to behold. Guess Mercedes Moné couldn't get the Chippendale guys to Columbus, Ohio either for GalaxyCon. To be fair, GalaxyCon is a cosplay convention of freaks, furries, and anime fans. He's not wrong, and that definitely is not my element. That being said, my element is professional wrestling, and whether you like the character or not, bell to bell, Walter, we see Mercedes Moné now eat 2 of the biggest losses of her career in AEW, including the shocker last night against Red Velvet, who stirred up a furious recipe for success, surprising the world, beating Mercedes Moné and regaining the Ring of Honor Women's World Television Championship. Countering the statement maker with a follow-up roll-up. And there you see the despondent Mercedes Moné, but she is still the longest reigning TBS champion in AEW history. As this baddie is looking to be real bad tonight and become the new face of TBS. Scott fights Leila Gray. And former multiple-time Ohio Valley Wrestling champion, of course. And Leila Gray, who, of course, showed that she's the real deal after getting a win over Zeta Steel, and has also been racking up wins lately on Collision, including against Trish Adora, who she had a very stern fallout with last night at Final Battle. And again, Zeta Steel, great stuff in her debut. And of course, that new finishing move, Crystal by Christopher Daniels to Leila Gray, could that be the undoing of the CEO's richest prize in her portfolio? Again, folks, TBS Championship on the line. There is a 20-minute time limit. Referee Brandon Martinez holds up the gold for this contest. Oh, and all right, well, here we go. I mean, heck, fuck, cabin number 3. Hey, Walter, I think you got the answer to your question. Charlie Sheen, anger management on full display. Mercedes Moné is pissed. Trying to drown out her last 2 losses of the AEW Women's World Championship and her Ring of Honor Women's World Television Championship. Of course, Champion's advantage. Title connection sent via pinfall submission inside the ring. Oh! And Christopher Daniels eats the Meteora.
The hell?
And now Leila Gray trying to take advantage of what happened. Send Mercedes Moné back inside the ring.
This might be a good weekend to have the last name Gray, huh, Noah?
Considering Kendall Gray shot the world with less than 80 matches in her young wrestling career out of the NIL program, winning the Iron Survivor Challenge, and will challenge Jessie Jane for the NXT Women's Championship at New Year's Eve, which we'll be covering. You're very much right. Cover up the far leg, and a 2 count by Leila Gray. Oh, nice swinging net breaker there. Moné down. Here's the cover. A 2 count again.
Oh, I see how it did it now. My son's telling me when you look at us live, you can pick which one you want. You can either pick the vertical or the horizontal. It makes 2 different streams.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Back elbow strap, but you gotta do that underneath each individual channel you're publishing before you hit that submit button as well. Individual editing.
Stupid. I don't want that.
Well, it is what it is with StreamYard. Oh man, nice rising knee strike in the corner by this baddie. Now looking for the running bulldog. Mercedes Moné able to counter it though. Now off the ropes. Runs through with a single knee across the arm. Is the cover by Moné to retain. Gets a 2 count. For the TBS Championship, of course, Mercedes Moné has surpassed Jade Cargill as the longest reigning TBS champion in AEW history. Will this baddie be put in her place? Will Mercedes Moné lose again? Find out after this commercial break, or should I say very quickly as I fast forward? Because again, fuck streaming services, the power of DVR.
I told you they were going to do that, right?
About to say, yeah, exactly.
They were going to surpass Jade.
Yeah, about to say. Well, I mean, again, you talk about the downfall that might be coming for the CEO. As I return TBS Championship on the line, there you see, of course, that giant dollar sign decked in gold. Mercedes Moné defending against Leila Gray. Christopher Daniels back up to his feet. And Mercedes Moné is also going across the pond to the UK to defend her Rev Pro Undisputed Bruiser Heavyweight Championship against Rio, former Progress Women's Champion. Leila Gray.
You got to think about this too, Noah, though.
Oh, nice sling blade. Go ahead.
We just assume she's going to start losing and everything and pissed off. She can take this as complete motivation, turn around and become even more focused and go on a streak where she doesn't lose anything. We don't know what can happen. Assuming it's bad to do.
I agree. And just like assuming she's going to get a rematch against Red Velvet, because I don't think Mercedes Moné wants to face somebody she's lost again. Cover, 2 count only, and transitioning into the statement maker, center of the ring. Again, Leila Gray, critical moment here to show her endurance, and she taps.
See, Mercedes is more focused. Look, she won't let it go.
But she needs to let it go here, in my opinion. Christopher Daniels right now trying to get the CEO off of Leila Gray.
That was weird. They look alike. Mercedes and Leila look alike. When she was in that statement, it almost looked like she was doing it to herself.
Yeah, a little bit, though. And again. Oh, and a low blow. What in the world is wrong with this overglorified bitch?
I told you. She's more motivated. Now she's pissed the hell off.
What a cheap shot by an unsportsmanlike conduct of a champion. While she claims her crown jewel is still in her portfolio, Mercedes Moné is still the holder of the TBS title.
But what does he have to do with anything? Why take it out on him?
Christopher
Daniels didn't do anything.
Oh,
she's grabbing the headset.
Let's see what you got to say real quick. Still.
Hey, Mercedes, newsflash. You're yelling at the audience. They can't hear you in the headset. That's for us at home, dumbass.
I guess she wanted to remind us at home that she is still the face of TBS. She may not be the world champion. She may have lost the Ring of Honor Women's World Television Championship, but she still is the face of TBS. And speaking of the face of TBS, on TBS, the most dangerous man in the game, unless Eddie Kingston thinks he's still a pretender, Samoa Joe goes 1-on-1 defending the gold against Eddie Kingston at Winter is Coming this Wednesday on Dynamite.
And they cut to Eddie.
Let's go ahead and hear an Eddie promo. Let's get some real talk.
Damn, since he was 9 years old?
Ain't no one can get in his head. Maybe Joe. You might that very day.
He ain't lying.
I care about the sport. I care. I care about professional wrestling. My man. I care too much for AEW. Wow, he actually admitted. And some of the young guys that are going down this dark road with you like Hook.
I like this.
Yeah, seriously. We're truly seeing Eddie Kingston trying to lead by example and wanting to be a locker room leader and role model in AEW. You're being rewarded for all your hard work. You're being rewarded for wins in that ring. You are being rewarded for being the best professional wrestler, and that's the way it's supposed to be. And about 8 months, and I come back to this shit.
I got censored. Are you censored?
No, but I knew what he said. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what that censor was, Walter.
I'm saying when it's live, they don't censor it. You see what I was saying about the replay?
Exactly. You're doing what you used to hate. And I'm supposed to come out against everything fine. And guess what? I want things to change. I want the culture to be better. I have an opportunity. Wednesday, a winter is coming, Joe. Joe, I've been looking for the payout for 25 years. I'm doing this to show the young guys the right way. Don't be rats. Do it the right way. Do it the way AEW was supposed to be. Man, that is some real talk from Eddie Kingston trying to restore the feeling. Eddie Kingston looking to show Samoa Joe what a real champion is when Samoa Joe defends the gold this Wednesday on Dynamite. Still to come tonight, though, John Moxley goes one-on-one with the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita, the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, in Blue League action, the Continental Classic. But coming up next, Ricochet's second defense of the AEW National Championship, facing the inevitable Ace Austin. When Collision returns after this fast-forward commercial break. Fuck television.
Dude, this. Ooh, I feel some kind of way. Eddie just motivated the shit out of me. I like that promo.
I'm about to say, that was one of the most passionate promos Eddie Kingston's delivered in a long damn fucking time. Real talk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really rooting for him, but I can't argue, though, with the history that Eddie Kingston even accepts the fact that, yeah, he has always come up short. People have called him.
What the hell? What the hell's going on backstage? These women are brawling.
Wait, what you got going on? I'm fast forward right now. I see an AEW Collision logo. Go back. Whoa, what the fuck? That's
what the hell's going on?
As the local athletes, what the fuck are Julia Hart, Skype, and Fitbit doing? They did say they wouldn't stop until the entire division is toxic. Oh, what the hell? Now more women coming in the fray. I think that's the Queen Bees.
Sisters of Sin. Let me know when they talk.
Oh,
dude, what are they doing?
Sending a message. Sisters of Sin come for the win. CN Cardiff, bitches.
What the fuck was that about?
That was a message ahead of the tag team match I told you beginning next week on Collision. Sisters of Sin versus Chris Statlander and Jamie Hayter. Man, all those poor women just decimated outside there. Good grief.
Message sent, message received.
Again, folks, stay tuned. We'll be covering this. It will be Jamie Hayter and the AEW Women's World Champion Chris Statlander looking to beat a couple of spooky bitches, the Sisters of Sin, Sky Blue, and Julia Hart. Sending a message to Fekla. This all stems up what happened last week following Fekla versus Ty Mello. Remember, it was Chris Statlander and Jamie Hayter that came down to neutralize Triangle Madness. And Jamie Hayter's been fighting with Triangle Madness since Fekla attacked her after Double or Nothing, Walter. So things have really picked up here lately, it seems.
Are they bitter because they couldn't win the tournament?
I mean, the jury is out at the end of the day. Fekla says she will not stop until the entire AEW Women's Division is toxic, injecting her own madness thanks to Sky Blue and freaking Julia Hart, who, of course, lost out on the AEW Women's Tag Team Championship. Speaking of losing out, we saw in his Ring of Honor debut, Ricochet beat Dalton Castle to hold on still to the AEW national title. History made last night, as Tony Khan says, though, you're going to defend this title in New Japan, CMLL, AEW, and ROH, and you being an incredible athlete, maybe you can defend it here on Collision night. And so we have another match being official as the number Ace Austin takes on Ricochet for this title. And of course, Ace Austin got a win last night in the kids' Ring of Honor match on the 0 hour against Lee Johnson. As you can see right
Ricochet
here,
coming off the defense last night.
About Friday night, excuse me. Botched, tired.
Friday. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot today's Sunday because we're thrown off.
Well, when you got 3 shows going on at once and you had deadline taking place at Collision, I'm still a little PO'd about that. It is what it is. But again, congrats to the Iron Survivor winners, Javon Evans and Kendall Gray, the only 2 matches that matter.
In hindsight, I would have canceled TNA and then Collision. My God, that was horrible.
I sort of wish that it was on Friday night, but it is what it is. That being said, it's Sunday. We're once again recalling Saturday night, and this is for the AEW National Championship. This should be a great match. The reigns are underway. And both of these men have the in-ring ability, the agility, and the moxie, if I'm being perfectly honest here, Walter.
Mm-hmm.
The standing switch right now. The side headlock takedown there. Cover. Don't blink, by the way, folks, because, of course, a flash pin come out anywhere. But you do see the Gates of Agony this time escorting Ricochet to the ring. Good test there for both men here. Championship on the line. Of course, this is the second one-on-one match with Ricochet and Ace Austin. Ricochet beat Ace Austin back in August on Collision when Ace Austin first arrived on the scene. Nice headlock takeover by the number 1 for multiple-time X-Division champion. Great kip up, side headlock takedown on the champion by Ace Austin. Both these men jogging for position here.
I'd be shocked he was allowed to keep his name when he signed.
Well, this is AEW. This is not, a place where you lose yourself. And a big win here would be huge for the Bang Bang Gang. The cover, the crucifix trap. Oh, my posy gets a 2 count. Oh, God. And, of course, right now, Ace Austin, who arrived in AEW, of course, a few months ago, as we know. Again, coming up next week, Saturday, folks, on Collision, Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander versus Sister Sin. That will be from Cardiff, Wales. Look at the time, by the way, Walter. 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next week, Saturday. So we are definitely covering that live. We have a back-to-back show coverage for you folks. Again, folks, that's 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, coast to coast live.
Because of the time, huh?
Yeah, they're halfway across the world. Now the Mighty Strong Credo cover on Ricochet as Austin gets that 2 count.
Oh, wait, that's 1:30 for me. I'm good.
Ace Austin first arrived, by the way, in AEW. For those that are wondering, back in August, already showing major frustration.
Mm-hmm.
Ricochet was Ace Austin's debut opponent.
Why does he have the ring bell?
Because he's frustrated and he wants to probably freaking put a nail in Ace Austin. Again, he can't use the ring bell. My pose, he's taking the ring bell from him. That's
I know what he's doing.
Walter.
He's distracting. Yeah.
Exactly. Freaking Ricochet will literally turn the match on a dime thanks to his outlaws that he has in his corner. And now Ricochet looking to fly to a seat on the outside, wiping out Ace Austin.
You bald-headed bastard.
And this match continues on AEW Collision as Ricochet demands that you watch and show him some love. Fuck the Philadelphia, fuck Ricochet, and fuck television.
Dude, this is weird that it's skipping. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad there's no commercials, but it's so weird that it's skipping. This does not. Right? This must only happen on replays, huh?
I'm pretty sure it does. And right now, Ace Austin trying to get the better of Ricochet here as we are back on Collision again. This is awesome. As, of course, Ricochet right now falling up in the corner. Went for the drop kick and crashed and burned the turnbuckles.
He went for like a single leg clothesline and missed it with his leg.
Yeah, he's on again, crashed and burned. Look at the replay here, Walter. Oh, jeez.
Oh, no. Oh, no. He went with both legs.
Yeah, that was definitely a running drop kick. About to say, and right now, the head on the mat, rising knee strike here. Inside Russian leg sweep by Ace Austin. Click, click, boom.
How long ago did Ace Austin sign with AEW?
August. And again, Ricochet was his very first opponent. You see,
I
of
miss
course, right now, Ace Austin getting the better of Ricochet in the corner, mounting the second rope and clubbing away the AEW National Champion, turning Ricochet back and forth with these lariats.
TNA definitely misses him after long.
Handstand, escape.
Did he just
And went
block
for the
him?
PK block. Yeah, he did. Ricochet trying to take a cheap shot again. And again, spring off the top rope. Nice flying cross body.
Dude, this big dude is an idiot. How did you miss him?
And Toleon has more muscle than brains, clearly. Pick up, powerbomb, sit out, cover, shoulders down, 2 count for Ace Austin. Woo! And so close to being crowned the new AEW National Champion, Walter.
Like John Cena said about Brock, forgot to give me brain.
And right now, Ace Austin might be looking to call his shot and make Ricochet bust. Looking for the foot. Ricochet goes to the corner. Ace Austin falling up the flying forearm. Up with the fireman's carry. Of course, we always talk about Ace Austin. About Ace up his sleeve. Ricochet with a deep roll up. It's a 2 count. Woo. Missed the knee. Did not miss that drop kick. Kicking down Ace Austin. Follow up. Standing. Shooting star. Cover to retain. Kick out at 2 by Ace Austin. I thought it was done there. That was great modified offense there by Ricochet, former king of the Indies, despite the fact you might not agree with his current behavior.
I make fun of Ricochet, but you can't take his athleticism and credibility away. He knows what he's doing between the ropes.
22-year veteran of the game at 37 years of age, to your point, Walter, and might be looking to channel that spirit gun and demand a winning result. Whoa! Ace Austin able to avoid it. And now the attempted backslide. Test the strength here. Ace Austin, Ricochet, countering, up and over. Both these men drive position. Ace Austin hoisted up. Oh, inside crowd, Oh!
Ooh,
So close.
He almost snuck that one.
All it takes 3 seconds. Ricochet trying to hoist Ace Austin up. And again, Ace Austin hoisting Ricochet up to the top turnbuckle.
Yo, after Mascara beat Claudio, anything can happen.
We just saw Mascara Dorada beat Claudio Castagnoli, to your point. What? God, a superplex! Yeesh. You saw Ace in the back of his head, though, as he was framing his head after the collision. Champ down, though. Ace Austin needs to follow up. House of Cards, collapsing Ricochet, fades first. Here's the cover. Shoot the half. Do we have a new champion? Almost got it.
Yo, he got the House of Cards fully, too.
Man. Second ever one-on-one encounter with these two men. Also, again, in AEW. This time for the AEW National Championship, as Ace Austin shows his hand, looking for my Foley in the way of the foe. Push him out the way. Went for the low blow. Ace Austin scouting it, though. Ricochet up and over. Lands on his feet. Oh, man. Spirit Gun connects short range.
He just did a short-range Spirit Gun. Now go back and do it again.
Hoisting him up. Vertigo. Cover. 2. That's it.
He's got more than one way to win.
2 in a row for Ricochet as the AEW National Championship in the span of 48 hours. Gotta give it Ace Austin, though, commanding effort. That was a hell of a match. Fast and furious. Well, unfortunately, Ace Austin was looking for the fold, but he folded.
He crapped out, or he busted.
And of course, we'll see what's next for the AEW National Champion. Might see him defend that in Cardiff Wells for all we know. And it might not even be on AEW. It might even be in Rev Pro. And
whoa, FTR?
What the hell? Well, Ace Austin is part of the Bang Bang Gang, and you heard the Bang Bang Gang call out FTR earlier for a championship match in Cardiff Wells on Collision.
Oh, I forgot he was part of the Bang Bang Gang. Here comes the Bang Bang Gang.
Here comes the Bang Bang Gang right on cue. Austin Gunn. Here's Robinson. Going to Morgan's up to the low blow. Down goes the Bang Bang Gang. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. They said they're going to touch those buttons. They win them. Whoops, swing and a miss. And the jabs, and the Bang Bang Gang lining up. The tag team champions. Let him go by Juice connects to Dax.
They touched the titles.
And the Bang Bang Gang on all cylinders here tonight. Guns up. Oh, Walter, look at what's left in the ring.
A title.
I see 2 titles.
Touch him. Touch him. Touch him.
No, man, that could be karma. You know, like the Stanley Cup, you don't touch the trophy before the fact. All right, the hell of it.
Ace Austin raising it above his head.
The Bang Bang Gang looking to make history in Cardiff Wells, beating FTR once again. This time for the AEW Tag Team Championships. Can they do it?
Damn, we look caught that.
Top guys might be down and out.
Cowards came from behind, though.
What'd you expect from these two men and that small Stoke? Coming up next, our main event here on this very fun episode of Collision. The Continental Classic continues with Blue League action as John Moxley goes one-on-one with the AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Konosuke Takeshita. As we go to commercial break, fuck television.
I can't wait till he gets to... Oh, Death Rider's music is on.
And I'm immediately going to my feed right now to get to that point because, again, you do have a higher tier. I just realized that. I looked at the plans. I do not because I'm cheap. And, again, I'm simple. As I got
How do you know what plan I got?
I don't know, but I looked at the other plans. I'm like, oh, okay, so that one's just fully ad-free. And to your point, that silhouette of the Death Rider that has led this army of killers, violent badasses on his own mission statement and merit. John Moxley, escorted and hyped up by Marina Shafir, heads into battle once again against the man he formerly beat when he was AEW World Champion.
To be fair, I get ads when stuff is live, but not...
You don't get when it's pre-recorded, though. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Let's keep in mind, Walter, John Moxley has a pinfall win over Konosuke Takeshita when he was formerly AEW World Champion at one time. But we've seen the growth of the Alpha and the unrelenting nature of the Death Rider. And after you saw Claudio Castagnoli lose against Mascara Dorada, if John Moxley was to draw even here, that would definitely re-level the field.
Mm-hmm.
John Moxley has a chance to tie Claudio Castagnoli at the top of the block with 6 points. And so does Konosuke Takeshita. Either way, this could go to a draw, but I think someone's going to eat an L.
Mm-hmm.
We saw John Moxley was very preserved in his commentary Friday night at Final Battle, being welcomed home into his home state of Ohio. Ohio respect.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He is from there. Oops.
He's from Cincinnati, even though he lived off Ohio tap water, while the Don Callis family drinks from a freaking wicked Kool-Aid of self-entitled enlightenment. As John Moxley said, if Konosuke wants this, you're going to have to give me everything and then some to beat me. Oh, man, this is going to be insane. The Alpha Konosuke Takeshita, of course, who got his first, of course, 3 points in the Continental Classic, beating Roderick Strong, as Roderick Strong is the only one right now in the Blue League with 0.
I don't think that's going to stay long. This might be the first time that no one stays at 0.
IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, by the way, Walter, who, again, no matter what the result of the Continental Classic, has defended that title January 4th at WrestleKingdom 20 against Yoda Suji. Looking to unify the world of professional wrestling and show truly the power and the greatness of this sport.
Oh.
And again, folks, Continental Classic, there are no seconds at ringside. It is 20-minute time at 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw. Everyone is banned. These are pure one-on-one contests. If anyone gets involved, they are basically fired from AEW. Referee for this contest is Bryce Rensburg, by the way. And of course, John Moxley also is a former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, Walter.
Oh, yeah. This is... Moxley might lose 2 in a row here.
A lot of parallels here, to say the least. Takeshita, of course, to many people, considers himself one of the greatest champions to hold that title. And, of course, is in the same tournament as probably the greatest tournament wrestler ever of the modern era, Kazuchika Okada, even though the opposite blocks. And here we go, Walter. Buckle up.
Mm-hmm.
The first time these two men met, one-on-one, of course, Konosuke Takeshita and Jon Moxley, was literally all the way back when Jon Moxley, like I said, defended the AEW World Championship against him. Waistlock. We talk about again, Walter. We've seen Eddie Kingston come back from a 0-2 deficit. Do you think that could be the journey for Jon Moxley in this year's Continental Classic?
Mm-hmm. It could be.
Again, shout out to HBO Max and TNT, of course, for allowing us to cover this content here. First time these two men met was AEW Interim World Championship match in 2022. Jon Moxley won that night. Follow up in 2022, Jon Moxley beat Konosuke Takeshita by referee's decision. This is their fourth one-on-one encounter, and it is 3-0 for the Death Rider. There you see the leaderboard, of course, and the results of the Continental Classic scrolling across the bottom of your screen. Mascara Dorada being Claudio Castagnoli via pinfall, and Orange Cassidy being Roderick via pinfall. And this right now, our third match in the Blue League for tonight. Both these men are going into, Jon Moxley going into his third match, I think, or second match. And Konosuke Takeshita, you're tired. Konosuke Takeshita, of course, is going into his second match. Jon Moxley at 3, Konosuke at 3, but Konosuke has more matches left versus Jon Moxley here, Walter.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Jon Moxley.
I don't know who to pick, to be honest. I can't lie.
I mean, I'm about to say it's kind of a pick 'em if you choose it again. If Jon Moxley loses this, he's in a no-lose situation just to maybe become runner-up. If Konosuke Takeshita wins, he also goes up on the block against Claudio Castagnoli, a match to come later. Both men will be tied at 6. Front face lock into the modified ankle pick here. Across the legs and a Koji clutch. And Jon Moxley has completely tied up Konosuke Takeshita here. You see more of a technical style out of Jon Moxley here in this tournament, particularly, despite the fact that Claudio Castagnoli and Jon Moxley got very physical in the striking game. Again, Konosuke Takeshita, 5-time KOD champion from DDT Pro. Jon Moxley, former G1 Climax participant. Konosuke won the G1 Climax this year.
Dude, you want to get physical. Takeshita can get physical. Remember, he comes from New Japan, and as a former IGWP champion, Moxley, you should know that.
Oh, God. Big boot and Konosuke Takeshita with the Irish whip. Of course, folks, the Continental Classic continues. Flying Takeshita lariat. After winners coming through Holiday Badge as we return to the Manhattan Center Hammerstein Ballroom for AEW Dynamite on 34th Street before concluding this at World's End. Again, the top 2 scorers will compete in the semifinals to determine our finals all at World's End. There you see Jon Moxley maybe favoring that leg. Lauren Konosuke at false security. Now chopping the former never openweight champion. And you see Konosuke notice that vulnerability.
Yeah, but did Moxley bait him or no? Ooh, he's ranking his ankle. You got to think Moxley's more motivated after losing to Claudio last week.
Well, how about the fact that he lost to Kyle O'Reilly via tapping out? And again, the damage is still there on that leg, and Konosuke is exploiting it. Now, literally, wrapping the legs around the ring post, and it's slamming that ankle on the steel ring steps.
Mm-hmm.
Konosuke Takeshita not showing no remorse.
He just sat on the security's chair.
I mean, it's the only thing he could do at this point, Walter. He's literally hobbling at this point. And Konosuke right now just squaring off against Jon Moxley, now grabbing the leg. Swinging in the LED barricade.
Ow! That shit ain't soft.
Say Jon Moxley trying to walk this one off, and Konosuke is giving him no breathing room. Wow. Takeshita sending Jon Moxley back inside the ring.
Dude, that ankle's got to be shattered.
Jon Moxley can't even get up to his feet. Jon Moxley can't even get up to his feet.
No, he can't.
We talked about before, Walter, this is not a sprint. This is a marathon. This is an endurance. You have to go the distance, but you can ill afford injury at any time. Modified dragon screw leg whip, ankle pick, and Jon Moxley again might have had all 3 ligaments torn out of his leg. Is the Death Rider on his deathbed in this year's Continental Classic? Stay tuned. Fuck television. As I fast forward to get back to AEW Collision for our main event. I am fucking loving this. Again, folks, we will be back here next Saturday prior to Saturday night's main event. covering Winter is Coming AEW Collision in the continuation of the Continental Classic.
I'm sorry, that was funny as shit. Takeshita just lightly kicked him right in the ankle.
A sidestep there. And Konosuke. Oh, to your point. You figure about lightly, though, how that much that still stinged against John Moxley. Now driving his boot up against the ankle here of John Moxley in the corner.
That shit was funny. I don't know what it was that made me laugh. It's the way he did it.
Oh! Well, that forearm wasn't funny. That forearm was a big fuck you. I am not weak, bitch. And I've had your number 3 times over. Again, John Moxley's beat Konosuke 3 times previously. Konosuke has yet to beat John Moxley.
Whoa. Well, there's any time to break that streak is now, right?
And keep in mind, if John Moxley beats Konosuke, that might put him in the line for an IWGP Heavyweight Championship match. Oh, can't stop on the apron. Konosuke trimming face first. Holy hell. Now Konosuke seeing stars, and Konosuke right now on the outside. Bryce Ringside. Look at the replay here, Walter.
Ooh.
Full force, face first into that steel beam goes Konosuke. Moxley's first offensive maneuver here in this match, by the way, might I add.
Dude,
Moxley hooking up Konosuke.
You think about it, even if Moxley keeps the points, it keeps advantage. He would never be 100% ready. Like, everybody's going to do the same thing to his ankle. He's going to be hobbled for the rest of the entire tournament.
And both men just throwing everything at each other. They collide in the middle of the ring and both men down. How bad do both these men want this? To your point, though, Walter, how much does John Moxley need this? Look at this. Both men just threw themselves at each other. Evil minds think alike. The most physical people wrestling here in the Continental Classic. We're the strongest wrestle. And again, there you see the standings across the bottom of your screen. Claudio Castagnoli leads the fray at 6. Both John Moxley and Takeshita have a chance to tie Claudio Castagnoli at the top of the block. We're at the halfway point here, Walter. We only got 10 minutes left. Remember, if it goes to 20 minutes, it will end in a draw, and both men receive 1. But they would still be underneath Claudio Castagnoli. And now Konosuke and John Moxley just lining up each other here. A battle of strong spirits. Man, just emptying out the gas tank. That's right. Konosuke off the ropes, went for the lariat. John Moxley able to scout. Konosuke. Oh, God! Good Lord. Inside out, upside down, goes the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
I fucking love AEW. I don't care.
You and me both. I love professional wrestling. Damn it.
Yeah, that's what I should say, to be honest. It's not one company,
but we do like one company's style better than others. Right now with the lariat, full Nelson, but in certain styles. I mean, I'm just saying. Now we're going for the rear naked bulldog choke. Konosuke though, blue front, John Moxley maintaining head control, going for the Jujutsu cross arm breaker. There's your Konosuke to catch cut, locking the hands though. And now turns over into the ankle. Turn the ankle lock.
Smart. Can you blame him?
Transition. Yeah, smart transitioning, honestly.
He wants
look at the torque.
He wants to let him know how his ankle felt. Shit.
Well, he may not have a strong vertical base, but John Moxley has a strong upper body. And you see the way he's twisting that ankle as Konosuke forces the rope break.
Honestly, I would lay down and do a grapevine.
Trying to exercise the demons of his past. Now stopping away at the ankle of Konosuke. Payback for earlier. Again, John Moxley trying to avenge his first loss in this year's Continental Classic. Again, we are in overtime now. We will stay with this until this match ends. We got John Moxley to the catch cut. We saw a close call. Castagnoli and John Moxley went to a draw, Walter.
Dude, I'm kind of digging watching this on demand, the way the commercial skipping shit.
Yeah, right? Oh, man. John Moxley was not digging that bat by drop on the apron, though.
Ow. Damn, his back, his ankle. What else is Takeshita going to hurt?
Well, Takeshita right now lending his energy, trying to...
He collapsed. Wait, but is he baiting? Is he baiting Moxley, or is he really...
I don't know, but John Moxley just saw a vulnerability in his opponent. Oh!
He baited him!
He's going to bow through the pain. If he's not hurt, he's going to show you that he's not hurt. Over the top. Perfect on Kilo.
No, he keeps grabbing. I think he just had a rush of adrenaline. He didn't bait him.
Adrenaline makes men do crazy things, Walter. There's a reason why Konosuke Takeshita was able to overrule Evo and win the year's G1 Climax and go forward to beat Zack Sabre Jr. for the IWGP World Heavyweight title. Takeshita literally looking at what's motivating him here right now in AEW, and that is Okada's prize, the Continental Championship. And
the table just collapsed. He collapsed the table. That was weird.
I am the table. Botch. And right now,
by the way, several champions get pinned in here. Does the person who do it have the right to say I deserve the championship?
I would say so. And John Moxley got Blue Thunder Bomb by the collapsed remains of that announce table.
Dude, he did that on the spike part of the table. That was a vertical piece of the table. That hurts. That's the edge.
Yeah, holy smokes. And Konosuke is calling Price to go back inside and maybe get a count out. Take a look at the replay here, Walter, to your point. And that was the side of Moxley that crossed the top of that vertical piece.
Cash, I'm more than happy to take a count out victory. It's a victory nonetheless, right?
It was time with Castagnoli. Up to 5.
Yo, throwing a table doesn't bring you in the ring, Mox.
Up to 7. Come on to get back to his feet. Up to 8. Up to 9. John Moxley might get beats the 10. Konosuke, big spread down the corner, cover.
That was a frog splash from Takeshita.
Whoa.
That was damn sure a frog splash from Takeshita. Wow.
You are absolutely correct. Again, folks, stay tuned. This is going to be 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next week, Saturday. AEW Collision winner is coming. Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander versus Sky Blue and Julia Hart, the Sisters of Sin. Mark Briscoe will defend the TNT title against Daniel Garcia. And right now, John Moxley gets a cradle, gets a 2 count.
I think he baited him. I think he baited Takeshita that time.
And cut by John Moxley has 5 minutes remaining. We also will get Swerve Strickland versus Josh Alexander for the first time ever. The will and the resolve of this Death Rider, Walter, even on one ankle.
Can I ask you something? Do you think the Welcome Weapon would have been better staying with TNA? I'm kind of not liking how the AEW's been booking him.
Yeah, let's see what happens with Swerve Strickland. Then the jury is out. But so far in the early going, I do agree. Oh, and again, Konosuke twisting the leg of John Moxley. And this literally might be a deciding match in this tournament. And right now, Konosuke went for the rolling elbow. John Moxley just met him with a vicious open palm strike. Ever Defiance, the former 4-time AEW World Champion.
Please don't give me a... Don't give me a draw, man, please.
Paradigm shift. John Moxley drives himself in the cover. Hook the new leg of Konosuke with the rope break.
You think that's desperation there or just convenience?
I would say convenience at this point. And again, you see both men right now can't even get up to their feet. And again, John Moxley trying to find some sort of form of momentum, fighting through the pain, driving with the lariat, now off the ropes, driving through Konosuke again. Konosuke remains vertical, though, up in the middle of the ring. Big boot takes Konosuke down. Konosuke, though, showing that fighting spirit. Me and John Moxley hit it with an elbow. Now Moxley going to the jab game. Up and down the body. Moxley again off the ropes. Could not follow up, though. They get out. Boom! Power drive. Konosuke with the cover. Oh, kick out 2.
Dude, he fell in perfect position for that knee, too. And bone on bone. Bone on bone, Noah.
The catch on the doorstep of beating ultimately one of his greatest rivals.
Where's the timer?
Konosuke, power drive knee, exposed bone.
Come on, get him, get him, get him. You know what's next.
Looking to hoist him up.
Falcon Arrow.
Did it.
I love that Falcon Arrow that he does.
You have just saw Konosuke Takeshita beat Jon Moxley in the span of 17 and a half minutes, tying themselves at the top of the block with Claudio Castagnoli at 6, while Moxley remains at 3.
Damn, Moxley lost 2 matches in a row. He can't afford any more losses.
As Konosuke Takeshita looks for a date with Kazuchika Okada.
Yo, is it going to be Death Riders versus the family?
I don't know, but there you see Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, Maria Shapiro, and Derek Garcia coming down to the ring to check on their fearless, relentless, and probably broken leader. Again, folks, this coming Wednesday on Dynamite, winter is coming. We will see you then. Hangman Page, first round versus the Ops. Powerhouse Hobbs and Katsuyori Shibata. Samoa Joe versus Eddie Kingston for the AEW World Championship. And the Babes of Ravel challenge Tori Swimisher and Kyle to crown the first ever AEW Women's Tag Team Championships. As the Continental Classic continues, the updated bracket. Jon Moxley 3, Castagnoli 6, Konosuke Takeshita 6, Roderick Strong 0, Mascara Dorada 3, Orange Cassidy 3, and Gold Lead action will resume this coming Wednesday on Dynamite as Jungle Jet Parade took Darby Allin's place. But for now, as we bid you a fine adieu from this special coverage of the Continental Classic continuing here on AEW Collision. For Walter Cruz, I'm Noah Foster. Make a positive impact in life, enjoy your day, and have a good night. We will see you Wednesday for Winter is Coming. Walter, cut the damn feed. Whoa.
I'm a little disappointed.